Padilla?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Let me begin with a question for Judge De Alba. Judge, you served for several years on the bench, both at the state and now at the federal level. But before that, you worked for about 10 years as a civil litigator, where you gained tremendous experience in the courtroom. Everything from complex work for paid clients as well as extensive pro bono work on behalf of indigent clients. How will your work as an appellate judge be informed by your experience as an advocate in the courtroom to date?
Thank you, Senator Padilla. Currently, as a sitting federal district judge, part of my job is quasi-review in nature. I do review the findings and recommendations that are provided to me by the magistrates. I also review any bankruptcy decisions that are appealed. So in that regard, I am already looking at decisions by other judges, making sure that we apply the correct standard of review, and doing things of that nature. As a young attorney and as an attorney throughout my career, I have always been cognizant of the importance of, frankly, being credible with the court and making sure that what I write and what I say, I can tie back to the law, tie back to the facts. And I think, especially as an appellate judge, that is extremely important because we are limited to the record that is provided to us, so that when we write our orders or our decisions, they can be tied back to that record. In addition, currently on the federal bench as well as on the state court bench, I had a lot of exposure to First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth, Fifth, Sixth, Seventh, and Eighth Amendment issues, as well as a wide array of issues in the civil arena as well, which I know will help me extensively on the Ninth Circuit. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you. The next question I'll ask it of both of our nominees today is one that I ask every chance I get, and that is on the topic of diversity, not just the importance and the value of diversity broadly, not just the importance and value of diversity in the judiciary, and not just on the importance and value of diversity for those who seek to serve on the bench, but throughout the courtroom, and in particularly law clerks. As both of you probably can appreciate, law clerks play an important role in chambers. And a good law clerk experience is oftentimes the foundation or a launching pad, frankly, to a successful career, whether it's in public service or in private practice. But too often women and minority law students are overlooked when it comes to quality law clerk opportunities or experiences. Let me begin with Judge Ramirez. First of all, do you agree with what I've just expressed? And if so, what steps would you proactively take to advance diversity in your chambers should you be confirmed?
Senator, over the past 21 years, I've been fortunate to work with many talented law clerks. They have come from very diverse backgrounds, different parts of the country, different law schools, different socioeconomic backgrounds, different races, different national origins, different faiths and no faiths, different sexes, different sexual orientations, different ages, and different ranges of experience. They've all had some traits in common. They've all been very bright, talented lawyers. They've been very hard workers. They have been good writers, and they have been dedicated to the rule of law and to helping me do my job as best as I can. I have learned something from each and every one of them, and I thank them for their service.
Thank you. And we would expect that to continue, should you be confirmed. Judge De Alba, same question.
Thank you, Senator. Similarly, granted, I've only had one set of law clerks, but it has been a tremendous experience. We have had a very open door policy in my chambers. That was from day one. I wanted them to feel comfortable to come to me and ask questions, not only about the cases that we're working on, but about their future, their careers, what it is that they wanted to do. And I have found that doing that really does make a difference. And they have been telling, for example, their friends or their law school, Judge Yelba's great. You should get people to come and apply to work with her. They would have, a wonderful experience, which I think makes people who otherwise may not think that a judicial clerkship is for them actually come and apply.
Thank you. And Mr. Chair, just in closing, we'll not ask to enter into the record. I believe they're already part of the record, but would like to acknowledge letters of support for Judge D'Alba's nomination from the Fresno County Chief Probation Officer, an Assistant District Attorney, Deputy District Attorneys, retired magistrate and Superior Court judges, sitting Superior Court judges, and many others. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Without objection.